How's it going, everybody? Gouldhead here, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be entry 24 of my Assassin's Creed Valhalla walkthrough guide, and in this entry we are going to be focusing on the missions Old Wounds and Childhood Sweethearts. So picking up right where we left off, we have started the Essexe Arc and we completed a uncommon proposition, and now we have gotten two more missions, which are Old Wounds and Childhood Sweetheart. I'm going to go ahead and start Old Wounds. But before we begin, in Colchester, we are going to have a couple loot sites with some big chests that we can get. I'm going to go ahead and cover these two sites. The barracks I will be touching on later, but let's go ahead and go get that ability. So once we arrive at the church, in the back end, we can move this cart out of the way, and that way we can go in here, climb up a couple ladders, and we will be able to get our ability.
Finish! Finish ya!
So as we make our way out of here real quick, I'm going to show you the next location on the map that I'm going to be covering for treasure. We are going to have an ingot chest, a couple other chests, and then the equipment chest. It is going to be down here, and we are just going to go ahead and fast travel there real quick. There is a tunnel that we are going to have to take in order to get down there, because this is all underground. So real quick, I'm going to give you an overview of this area where the cave is. We just have to break some rocks over here. I'm going to use the exploding arrow ability, and we are able to jump down.
Best go hooded here.
So after covering those two sites, we are ready to start Old Wounds. We are going to head down to the market and talk to SCREED. Here is the location on your map, and I will talk to you once we get there.
There you are, Abel. Oh.
Show me what lies ahead.
You're back. Let's continue. There you...
I came first to help you. Your need seemed more pressing.
And now my marriage awaits your executioner's sword.
Will it not be strange to leave this place? You have lived here half your life.
Yes, but what is to keep me here? A loveless union and the dirt mounds of two babes who never took a breath.
Have you always missed Frankia?
I have. Or rather, I miss the woman I was when I lived there. Somewhat freer and more hopeful.
And what of our plan, the Great Lammas kidnap? Is this a Christian feast?
Yes, it's a wonderful evening. A blessing of the harvest, full of fruits and fires, drinking and dancing.
Revelers with muddy minds and glazed eyes. That's good for us. And what of the ship that will sail you home?
I know just the one, and her captain is full of fire. Come, I will take you to him.
I was there. I saw him.
This captain, who is he?
Not much more than a boy in his 17th year, full of youthful bravado.
A Saxon.
A Dane, though Adred calls you raiders. He says that you are here to steal England.
Some may be. But I've come to settle a stretch of land. I'm not so keen to return to the winters of my birth in Norway.
Norway, it must be beautiful. Rugged and fearsome, and cold as anything the frozen north.
So cold that the light hangs in the sky. I rode for the Valkyries who carry our dead warriors to their eternal feast.
An eternal feast would be a merry end.
We are here.
This is a brothel.
The captain's name is Hrolfr, called Rollo in my tongue. Tell him of our new plan and agree to whatever reward he demands. He may take some convincing, for we did not part on the best of terms.
I will bring him round by force or persuasion. Just be ready for my signal at the Lammas festival.
So real quick, we are about to have a cutscene in a brothel, and I'm going to have to cut this out of the video because there is some nudity that I'm not allowed to put onto YouTube. So I'm going to have to skip this. You'll definitely be able to see it for yourself when you play the game in this area, but I will have to skip it for now. Once we get that done, we will have to protect Rollo right outside the brothel right here. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we are ready to follow Rollo back to his camp.
Come quietly or die, Blackbeard. Together, lads, we have this.
Even ale-addled, I'm worth 10 of you!
Estrid did not lie. You have fire.
And who are you to Estrid?
Only a friend. I am Eivor of the Raven clan.
Norse by the music of your speech. Then you must forgive me. Those Saxons knew about my camp. I was mind-drunk to leave my warriors behind.
Go to your men if you must. Only tell me where to find you. We have much to talk about.
Northeast of here, by the river's mouth. Follow me or come when you can. Saxon bastards! Rollo the imprudent? I'll show them. I'll be Rollo the Gelder soon enough!
Or Rollo the Screamer if you don't keep it down.
Was it you who gave Ivar the Boneless his name? I hear talk of his deeds around the campfire, but his name I never understood.
He was boneless before I met him. Now he's bones on a pyre. That's all I know for sure.
And King Alfred? Can you imagine their king in the sky blanket tier sands our lands? He'd be bluer than my father on nights the mead is strong. He'd fall asleep in the snow with a dog keeping him warm. Ah, this talk makes me long for the old times. The good old times. No! What is this? Why are my people bound? It's worse than I feared. So many of my people gone.
And the rest at each other's throats. They believe one of your number is a traitor?
Lork and Gerhild have been at my side all season. I don't like to doubt them, but my people are taken and my ship is gone.
If the traitor lives, all of you are at risk. Let me talk to them. The innocent have nothing to hide.
Very well. But do not let Loki whisper lies in your ear.
While you were drinking and whoring, Rollo, the Saxons attacked us.
So in this area of old wounds, we will need to decide who Rollo's traitor is here in his camp. Now I'm going to break this down real quick. It is Gerhild, but the evidence over here on the meat is something that we can look at, and they both said they were hunting for meat because the camp didn't have any. So they both were lying, and we can press them on that, and they will start telling us other stories. Now Lork will tell us that he came back and looked behind that tree, and that was his evidence of being there, and he also pledged to Rollo's dad that he would always protect him. So with Gerhild, she will tell us that Rollo is going around the city and sleeping with people, and she doesn't like that because she considers everybody there the enemy. Now, once we press her on the meat, she will then change her story to tell us that she was in the city sleeping around as well. Now, she is the liar. Once we go to Rollo and turn her in, he will kill her, and right after that, we will have made the right choice. Now, real quick to weigh your options, if you do choose Lork, he will die, and Gerhild will also have more bandits come to this camp, and you will have to fight them time to time throughout the rest of the game. That is not too big of a deal, but the correct answer here is Gerhild. If you pick that, which we will, he will just kill her, and we never have to worry about bandits ever randomly attacking us again. And one more FYI, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just having to skip through all of this because I'm
Have you made
unable
your
to turn
decision?
anybody in until I go through everything. So I'm just going to knock that out real quick and turn in
On second
Gerhild
thought,
to Rollo.
perhaps there is more to be learned. Lord, where were...
Hunting
Did you see...
Gary.
What?
Ask her.
How long? And... Your
I was...
Gerhild. You were not...
I would what rabbits for...
Who I
am... you know nothing.
Look,
No,
you
got...
Who are you?
I am... you know nothing.
That is all.
Have you made your decision?
Lord,
What he has become?
this man...
Have you come?
I-
Let me hear it.
Gerhild betrayed you.
No, that's not true. Rollo, I beg you.
A shameful death on bloody Saxon soil.
Both had reason to betray their Jarl, but only one had the eyes on to do so. I hope you chose well, for you denied them a seat in my hall.
There can be no feast in Valhalla for a break faith.
She was always a jealous crow, breaking over every decision I made.
Nothing more can be done here, but your warriors might still be alive. And I will need your help after they are free.
There's a Saxon camp with a dock at Port Walton. It might be they were taken there.
Always knew there was something wrong about her.
Spare me your sullen words.
Now that we have gotten all of that squared away, our next mission is going to be finding and rescuing the Danes. The location on the map will be all the way to the right. It will be right here. There is going to be some chest here, but one other thing that we can do is we can call in a raid instead of just fighting everybody ourselves or sneaking around. If we call in a raid, even though this is an unraidable site, we can get our crew up here and just fight everybody. I'm going to run around and get all the chests just in case you are having any problems with getting into any of those. So I will leave my gameplay in here for you and I will talk to you right after.
What?
Let's hit the bastards! Rollo's men, caged like plump hens.
Let's give the raiders a feast of Saxon blood! Your spine. Valhalla awaits us! Look for the opening. My sword will bring you sleep. May Fenrir gnaw on your bones. Valhalla awaits us! May Fenrir gnaw on your bones!
Rollo's men are free. Now we discuss the terms of the kidnap.
To the dog! Make the ship ready to sail!
Your axe arm is strong, Rollo.
Never doubt me, Raven Feeder. These Saxon king slaves did.
You showed great loyalty to your kinfolk. Stay true to that, and your name and deeds shall spread far.
Good advice. Such is my fiercest desire.
If it's renown you want, then aid me now. I have a task that will set your name ringing through the long hauls.
Oh, tell me.
I need someone with a swift wave steed in good repair to bring the Lady Estrid across the sea to Francia.
Another kidnap scheme. Estrid is unshakable. All right then. Let we two triumph where one failed.
I need you stout-hearted in this, whatever your passions for Estrid.
We had our time together. Now that's done. I will not fail you here, nor her.
We will meet with your men inside Colchester, on the night of the Llamas Festival.
So right after that cutscene, we have now completed Old Wounds, and I do want to apologize for all that sloppy gameplay, but we did get cut off on that last chest. I'm going to go ahead and grab that real quick. We just have to sneak through the ceiling. Once we do that, we are going to start Childhood Sweethearts. So I'm going to go ahead and flip on Childhood Sweethearts. Once we do that, we will get a new location on the map. We are just going to go there now. It is going to be right here. So once we get to that location, there will be a synchronization spot that we can do. I'm going to go ahead and cut that out of the video so we don't have to go through that. But once we do get here, there is going to be a couple chests. I'm going to go ahead and grab all of those in the order of appearance, and then we will go ahead and start our mission.
The last house in Malden. All of it should be here. They will attack on sight here.
when we came through. Need that Blackbeard to lick his wounds.
Must be blocked from the other side. Show me. Best not to draw attention
Keep
here.
your distance. Hey! You don't escape, you yellow dog!
Leave me be, warmonger! You have my sister! Is that not enough?
Peace, boy. I'm not with these men. I came to speak with your sister, that's all.
A day in Essex. Now here's a day riddled with strange portents and happenings.
What is your name?
I'm Ellerich, the man of this house. Who are you? And why have you come?
I'm looking for your sister, at the behest of another.
Behest? We've got no money to speak of, and my sister is well past the marrying age.
Do you know where they're holding Alvida?
Yet another stay at the King's pleasure. The prison camp at Brentwood, far to the west.
I'll bring her to the lake house north of there. Meet us there if you wish.
If you promise you will find her, I will.
So our next objective location is going to be on the left side of Essex, and it will be right here. There is a lot of treasure here, and there is going to be 3 keys. Now in this location, once again, and I'm just going to give you an overview real quick, we can call in another raid. Yes, this is unraidable, but we can call our men here, and they're just going to fight everybody for us and start burning everything down. That way we can just make our way through here. I'm going to grab all the chests first, and then we are going to move on with our objective.
This must be Beerston's love, Alvida. They haven't broken her spirit.
Away with you!
This key should unlock Alvida's cage.
Target practice. Nail the idiot.
Stay quiet. I'm here to free you.
I cannot walk. My ankle. They were not gentle with me.
Then I will carry you.
Who are you? Who risked so much to save me?
A friend.
Of Elrich's? My bones ache.
Bless the saints! Here you are, sister, safe and well.
Rest now. Soon you'll be up and about again.
Alfida! Did they hurt you?
Takes more than some cockshy milksops to break my will. Beating a boy half to death for stealing bread? I'll not see it done.
Growling bellies mean nothing to those pay swords.
Elrich, pay more mind to the world. It is cruel and dark for those who cannot stand up for themselves.
Alvida, could we speak in private?
He is a good boy, but without a father to guide him, he's grown softer than I'd hoped.
You raised him alone. Where were your parents when he was a child?
Dead of the plague that came when he was 3 months born. So to shun your door when you have a babe on your teat. Now it's your turn. Why did you come for me?
I am here at the request of Alderman Birston. He wonders if you could love him again.
Love him? Dear old Birston, he remembers.
He does.
I've thought of him sometimes myself. But with my brother to fend for, I could not waste a life mooning.
He has thought of nothing but you, Alvida. And with his wife Estrid returning to Francia, he sent me to find you.
How it would work between me and him? I'm a poor woman. Have been always. But the alderman... Oh, God, help me. I'll give him a go. How could I not? Oh, bless.
He will come if you call. At the lighting of the bonfire, he will ride here to meet you.
Elrich, come you and sit with us. I have something to say.
My apple blossom girl. Is it really you?
It is. Though crows have left their footfalls around my eyes.
They still shine brightly, as when we were children. Has Eivor told you all?
Aye, she has.
And do you accept me, love? My heart feels like it will burst.
And this young lad is Elevich, Olvida's brother.
Hello, your worshipfulness.
I am Bierstadt, nothing more or less. And you are a fine, strong lad of... how old?
19 summers.
He's all the family I have, Burston. If I'm to stay, you must welcome us both into your heart.
We have one half of our bargain done, Birston. I will return with news of the other.
Does this mean we're leaving Malden?
You are, my boy, to live with me in Colchester. Perhaps I can teach you the joy of the hunt.
Before you go, Elevich, I would suggest a long, slow walk around the lake. I should leave them to their reunion. The next piece of this drama is the kidnapping.
And that will close out Childhood Sweethearts, and we have also completed Old Wounds. Now, this is going to wrap up entry 24, but we are going to be picking up an entry 25 with Taken. As always, I hope this walkthrough guide has been super helpful. If it has been, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any questions at any time, feel free to drop a comment down below, or you can hit me up personally on my Instagram. The link is in the description box, and I will see you guys next time. Goldhat, signing off.